Miss Coley.
Oh, hey guys, how are you? It's Miss Coley.
Hey, it's Mrs. Slop.
Hey, we were just having some discussion and we were talking about the fact that a lot of our students, while you did kind of well on the introduction, a lot of our students are still struggling. How about you?
Definitely.
Yeah, so what we really want to do was kind of do a little bit of review because remember, guys, your introduction is so important. It's like meeting somebody for the first time. Either you're going to really, really like them or you're not really going to like them. So we want to really give you some pointers, some tips that'll help you out with your introductions.
Hold on, Miss Coley. Forgot our glasses.
Uh-oh. All right, guys. So first we want to start out with the idea of us knowing how to write our introduction. Remember, our introduction is made up of
3 parts.
You
guys are going to say it with me. Okay, the hook, strong comment, and thesis statement.
And what I was doing in my class, and we kind of went over this, was really just focusing, thinking about it like this superhero type thing. Think about Superman with the S on his chest. It's broken up into 3 parts. The first one is the hook. The second one is the strong comment. And finally, right at that tip is your thesis statement. So if you really pay attention to that, it'll help you guys out and you'll have a superhero type introduction that people will like and will make them want to keep reading your essay.
All right, so now, guys, we're going to look at each individual part. The hook grabs your reader's attention. So you want to write something that makes us want to continue to read your paper. The strong comment generally supports your claim. So if you're using a rhetorical question, you would answer the rhetorical question for your strong comment. If it's an anecdote, you're going to explain how and why that story helps explain what influenced you or who influenced you. And then lastly, the thesis statement is giving the reader an overview of your essay. So remember, your thesis statement has to have 3 reasons that you'll be able to explain thoroughly in each body paragraph.
Okay, so guys, looking at the actual hook, I wonder how many of them remember what are the 4 types of hooks that we reviewed. I wonder if we remember.
Let's race.
I got one. Statistic.
Mine's rhetorical. That I'm short.
Anecdote.
We tied.
Whatever. Anyway, guys. Yeah, we said the 4. One was our rhetorical question. That's when you ask the reader a question that you already kind of know the answer to. Kind of like, would you want to win the lottery?
Of course I want to win the lottery.
Ask me one.
Would you want to die?
No, I don't want to die.
Exactly. So you guys, your rhetorical question has to be a good question where the reader would want to continue to read your paper. Okay. Facts are true statements. So it's something that cannot be disproven. Statistics are also facts, but they include a number that represents something, that measures something. And then lastly, an anecdote is a short story. So some of you guys are confused with the statistics. If you guys are into sports, LeBron James is an 85% free throw shooter. So 85 out of 100 free throws, he makes it 85 times.
What about you? You play basketball. What was your percentage?
I was like 90%, Ms. Coley. I was 90%. I was more than LeBron.
All right. Anyway, guys, so those are the 4 types of hooks that we can start off with. One thing, though, I'm realizing is that a lot of my students, while they might know the formation, they know how to do, like, it starts off with a hook. They know it goes into a strong statement or comment. And then they know that there's a thesis. However, they're like, Miss Coley, what do I do?
What do I write? So a lot of my students have been asking the same question. They don't know what to put in each part.
So we want to just review, and I think you have some of your student samples, and I also have some of my student samples. However, guys, we want you to know that we are doing a little bit of a different thing in our classrooms. In Miss Coley's classroom, what we're doing is you guys have to give me 3 different things that have influenced your life. The first one being a person, the second one being an event, and the last one you had to give me was an idea. So you guys have 3 different things that you're writing about, and all 3 should be focused on what influences you. I think you guys are doing a little different.
And in my class, so if you're picking a person, you're explaining 3 reasons on how that person influenced you. If you pick an event, you're writing 3 reasons how that specific event influenced you. And then lastly, if you're picking the idea, how that idea influenced you. 3 reasons.
Okay, so it's not that we're doing somewhat of a different thing. However, guys, the formation and what we're asking of you is going to be the same.
Still the same.
Still the same. So we're going to go through some of these. Let's see this first one.
My sister takes me shopping and influences me. She's a good role model for me. My sister's a great role model too because she's successful, gives good advice, and she buys me things.
Sounds a little bit repetitive to me.
It did.
It does. Are they trying to give us an anecdote?
I think that's what she tried to do. That's what she tried to do. But you guys, make sure when you're giving an anecdote, you're actually telling the story. Not what the person did. You're telling the story about that specific event.
Okay, do you mind? Because you know Miss Coley loves anecdotes. I kind of talk too much, so it kind of goes along.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
All right. So let me see. Sitting amongst the huge crowd and screaming at the top of, what am I doing, guys? Screaming at the top of my lungs. Ha! I remember my sister's college graduation as she walked across the stage to receive her degree. My parents and I couldn't be more proud.
That's good.
I like it.
I like it. That's definitely a strong hook. So that's a good story. It's a good story. And this now with your strong comment after your anecdote, you're going to explain the relevance of that story. How does that help your introduction? How does that make your introduction stronger?
Okay, so we need kind of a strong comment. What can we do?
So this is where she would explain, I guess, the successful part. That's the successful piece in her thesis.
So let me see. On that day, what are we thinking?
On that day, I realized, what else?
How important
education
is in order to be successful. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. Good job, Mrs. Fox. I think we did a very, very good job.
We gotta take that part out. She's a good role model.
Okay, because that's just repetitive, and I don't know what they were kind of doing in the beginning, but I think it's going well right now. So let me see. Sitting amongst a huge crowd and screaming at the top of my lungs, I remember my sister's college graduation. As she walked across the stage to receive her degree, my parents and I couldn't be more proud. On that day, I realized how important education is in order to be successful. I like that.
That's really
good. And in our thesis statement, my sister is a great role model to me because she's successful, gives good advice, and she buys me things.
Good.
I like it. Love it, love it, love it. Good job, good job. So now one thing I'm realizing, though, is that it's more than just the formation. The students, for whatever reason, they know the formation. Is that Miss Coley's husband in the background? Hey, come say hi to the camera, Mo.
No.
Okay, he doesn't. He's a little shy. He's not like us, but he doesn't know. You guys can see him anyway. You can see him anyway. Okay, so as I was saying before we were rudely interrupted, a lot of kids, you guys know the format. You know what to do. However, you don't know where to start. You're just like kind of like, where do I go from here? So we're going to look at a few, or actually one person who actually has her thesis statement ready and see what we can get from it.
Okay, so it seems like this student has a really strong thesis statement, but they couldn't come up with a hook or a strong comment to put in their introduction. Okay,
so just look at the thesis statement. Some things that have helped me shape my identity are my teachers, moving to the U.S., and the Drake song Started from the Bottom.
You don't know that song, Miss Coley?
You mean this song?
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Oh, guys.
Started from the bottom, now my whole team.
Let's go. All right, guys. I'm sorry. Just needed a little break, I think. We're getting a little tired. So, anywho, this person has a good thesis statement, but they didn't know where to go from there. So, I think if we see if we can at least help them out with a hook.
Yeah, and I think, you guys, if you're struggling with the hook, it's a good way to come up with one is if you pick out one reason that you can make a hook off
Make a
of.
hook off of. So we're looking, they said my teachers is a good one. They can probably tell a story, an anecdote about their teachers. Moving to the US would be cool because they can pull out maybe some statistics.
Yeah.
And then the Drake song, of course, they can possibly even say, like, do you know the Drake song started from the
Right.
bottom?
Right.
Boom, and they start talking about how, like,
Or-
maybe somebody was really at the bottom low, and then they moved on up because they worked really hard, and they went to school, and they learned, and they had a whole big education, and they became this great...
Bruh.
I'm doing too much.
Doing too much.
All right, anyway, so let's look at the idea of moving to the U.S., right? Let's pull up a new tab here. Let's Google, what are we Googling? How many, right?
How many people moved to the
Move
U.S.?
to the United States. Boom. How many people each year? I like that one.
Yeah.
40 people move. Oh, out of population. Let's see. Ooh, that's Wikipedia.
Mm-mm.
We can't
No
use, okay.
Wikipedia.
All right, let's try this. This is a census. Do we want to use? No, too many numbers.
Let's see.
Oh, how many people you move? That's cool. That looks cool. Okay, so 1.
So let's just say
0.2.
over. Yeah. Over
Let's-
1 million.
Okay, all right. So that's a good fact I think can help us out. So let's say over 1 million people move to a different country each year. I like that.
Oop. Let's spell out 1, the number 1.
You're
Because
right.
remember, you guys, it's a formal essay.
Thanks.
See, even teachers make mistakes.
Boom. All right, so right now we're looking at the idea that we have a hook and we have a thesis statement. Guys, let's see if you guys can come up with our
Strong comment.
strong comments. So we're going to pause the tape for a second, give you a moment, see if you can come up with a strong comment. Okay, good luck with that. We're right
Peace.
here. All right, guys, we're back, and hopefully you came up with a really nice, cool, strong comment. However, let's see what we came up with, Ms. Hisbot. What did we come up with?
All right, so we thought moving to America has so many opportunities that anyone could take advantage of.
I like that. Let's spell that right. I'm all jacked up. Cool. I like it.
All right, good.
So
So
we're
we
good.
have a statistic, a strong hook, then we have a supporting comment explaining our statistic, and then we have the thesis statement with our 3 reasons, and that'll move us right into our body paragraph, our first body paragraph.
Okay, guys, so hopefully, I'm sure you guys came up with a real good, strong comment as well. Hopefully, this whole thing really helped you out. So we're going to leave right now because I want to go eat.
I do too. And go shopping. We want to go to the mall.
And we're going to hit them all up. So good luck, guys. We're going to be moving on really, really fast into our body paragraph. So I'm really hoping this helped you guys out. So this is Miss Coley.
It's Hislop. Hope you enjoyed our video.
Oh, peace.
Peace.